Hey guys, happy Monday. So I didn't record earlier. It's like 3 o'clock. Me and the hubby, we had to go to the wall. Can't even talk. Go to Walmart to get a few things. And then we've been home for I don't know, over an hour or more, and he's like, oh, I forgot Easter needs her medicine, because he's really having a hard time with his knee, and so I'm doing a lot more driving for his sake to help him out. So I was like, I didn't want to go, but she'll be out of her seizure medicine for the morning dose. So I couldn't wait, and they closed at 6, so the traffic is really bad between 4:30 and that time frame. So I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and get it before too much of the school traffic hits. Tomorrow I have my pain management appointment, and I get my fasting labs done on Thursday. That was the earliest that they had, and I already have the rheumatology appointment on that day as well. When I get back to the house, I have to call the old office to see if they were able to locate my record so I can pick them up tomorrow before my appointment. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have. We've been just really trying to get stuff cleaned. I accomplished the guest side of the house with both rooms, floors done, bathroom done. But then my niece and nephew are coming tomorrow, so I think I'm keeping them Tuesday and Wednesday. Or no, I keep them Wednesday and Thursday, and then they're gonna come get them because we leave town Friday to go to Atlanta to pick up Michael's aunt. So I told my husband, he's like, I don't even know why you cleaned the bathroom. The bathroom wasn't dirty, just need to dump the trash. And I cleaned out the tub, which it wasn't to the eye dirty, because he's like, well, they're coming, so you're gonna have to redo all of that. So I told him, instead of them sleeping in the guest room like they normally do, what we're going to end up doing is putting them in the our sitting TV room. We have a pull-out sofa in there, so that's what I plan on putting them. That's where they I'm not re-cleaning up the guest side, so that's where they're going to go. And then that will make the sitting room pretty much the last room that I have to clean, and I just have to retouch up the bathroom. The hubby's been working on the kitchen, and when I get home, if I don't lay down because I'm tired, I'm trying to help him, but I did a cleaning video, and the struggle of just being I can't even do anything for more than 20 minutes. Talking, I'm out of breath, everything, it's just really difficult right now. And I probably end up maybe just laying down for an hour and then getting up to do the living room floors, and by then my husband hopefully should be done with the kitchen, and then I can do the kitchen floor, which I'm probably I'll probably do the living room and the foyer. I don't know. Because the foyer, we never walk. Only time we get there in the foyer is for the purpose of getting to the office. But as far as people in and out the front door and stuff, we go through the garage. So I can easily go ahead and do that, and it'll stay clean with no problems. And I think I have some prescriptions to pick up, but I'm only going to pick up one. My the GI doctor called in after 3 weeks after I saw him, something for acid reflux. I remember the pharmacy called because it wasn't in network, so it was over $20 or something. But I don't even want it because I don't feel like I have acid reflux at all. I know what that feels like, and me running to the bathroom constantly is not acid reflux. I do that with an orange. Like, it's just not acid reflux. So I'm not gonna spend $20 on a medication right now until all of these testing are done. And I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to be taking any more medicine than what I have to take right now. I just feel like I need to be back on my lupus treatment, and it's kind of aggravating that I'm having to even go and deal with all of the stuff that I'm having to deal with right now. My heart rate, you guys I don't know if you remember some videos back where my heart rate used to be always 120s, 130s. Like, the doctors were really concerned, but then after a while it started going down. So I was like, oh, well, maybe there've been blisters out of my system, and maybe that was what's causing it. But for the past week or so, it's been back in the 120s, and I mean, it is very hard to breathe when your heart rate's at 126 and 125, and you have no clue, and you haven't done that much strenuous. You just pretty much walked from one room to the next, and you're completely out of breath. So, yeah. Well, I am pulling up to the pharmacy. Hey guys, so I wanted to close out the video. I don't know, it's probably 10 o'clock or 11. I don't even know. As soon as I got back from the pharmacy, like, I keep getting bad headaches. It was like so bad. My mouth was like getting really, really numb, which the numbness has never completely went away from me being in the hospital, but it was pretty like intense like it was when I was in the hospital. So I immediately took a Fioricet and a Finnegan, half a Finnegan, and immediately laid down. And I woke up at about 7, and I ate, and I've been back in bed since I ate. I still don't really feel too good. Hopefully, I don't know the pain doctor tomorrow. She's really want to follow up on the medical marijuana. How's it working for me? If I'm still having to use my other medication. That's pretty much all this appointment is for. I did speak with the old rheumatology office, so I'll be picking up my records Wednesday to take to the, new rheumatologist. But I'm just really tired from the medication. I'm trying to watch some videos, YouTube videos on the actual TV screen, and I'm like dozing off. So I really need to get up and take my vitamins, and go ahead and do my night, dose of the marijuana. I'm gonna see tonight if I could possibly skip the muscle relaxer, because like yesterday I was so tired, or last night I fell asleep, but then I woke up and my legs were hurting like really bad in my back, and so I just took it. But I was still drowsy, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to see. I don't know if I need to just do halves to wean myself off, or how that works, for right now. But I just wanted to come in and say good night, and you guys be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Y'all, I look a mess. It's about 10:30. Headed to my pain doctor's appointment. I already came on. Yesterday was after last night. After I came to close the video, I still didn't go to right asleep. I ended up dusting some stuff. Just still trying to prep for house guests this weekend. Hey. Hi, how are you? Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Good to
Good to see you.
So fill me in. How are
Okay.
things?
Things aren't good, but the new rheumatologist decided to take me completely off of my self-tip because apparently did not write anywhere in any of my notes in the last 4 years why she thought I had lupus. And so she's saying she's not convinced and she wants me off to rerun labs without the meds in my system.
Wow.
So my body is just haywire. I don't know. I don't even argue anymore. Like, my husband's just like, let her run the test. And, you know, but yeah. But I've been in bed some days 18 hours. Like, I'm miserable.
Oh, no. What's just pain making you miserable?
It's pain, the fatigue. I keep telling my hair is coming out like really bad, and all they see is that they'll say, "Oh, it's long," and I'm like, "But I shouldn't have a bathroom full of hair on the floor." I saw the dermatologist.
Okay.
He's running a lot of panels because he's looking at Behçet's disease as an autoimmune and something else. But he was kind of upset. He didn't understand why she would stop my treatment until she could get all of my records and information, you know. So I go back and see her Thursday.
Okay, so it's real close.
Yeah. But I've been off my meds for like 3 weeks, so.
Oh, gosh.
It was just like, first she cut it in half and I went haywire, and then she went back and then she was like, well, it's nowhere in your records, so I'm gonna just take you off. And I'm just like, I get it, but then I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at for not
just in
documenting.
Terms of trying to, and clarifying.
Yeah.
If it is Behçet's, I mean, that's a completely
different.
Yes. It's not that, I mean, you know, sometimes the treatment overlaps.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was thinking about Humira.
Yeah.
Would be a good treatment for me for both ends. So we'll see what she says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it will be worth it. If
Yeah,
they can
I
find
hope so.
Something that works better and doesn't cause the GI issues. And oh my gosh, but this sounds miserable.
It is. It's very miserable. I just have to do what I have to do.
Yeah.
But I did start the medical marijuana on the 28th of November.
What do you think?
It's different.
Yeah. Okay.
It's taken me a while to like get used to it. So this is what I originally started off.
Okay.
I have those 3 originally. They said that the Soothe vape pen was good for like during the day, like if my pain wasn't so out of control and the nausea. So I do that maybe 3 to 4 times in a day. But then I do have the Calm CBD or the CBD oil, tincture oil, and I do that 3 times a day as well. And then the Strong Relief pen is for the, you know, severe pain days.
This one?
But I'm still having, I use it maybe like I'll do like 3 times before I go to bed. Inhalations or whatever you call them. And then maybe like during the day I may do 1 or 2 if the pain is just so out of control. But what I noticed, I can't stay asleep like more than an hour. So I went back, because it only lasts for 3 hours tops. They said 1 to 3. So I went back and I got it in the tincture oil, the relief strength, because that lasts longer.
Okay, great.
And it does. If I take the night dose, I'll stay asleep, but I still have to take the muscle relaxer because the spasms in my legs are like pretty bad.
Okay, so you're still using that at night usually? Okay.
And so far I've only taken a whole Percocet total. I took a half one on the 29th and then a half one on the 9th.
Okay. And does that help when you do take it?
Yeah, it does help. It's kind of scary because like I don't want to take it all, you know, but something like that was the week when I was just like the pain was so bad that I just like when you can't hardly get out of bed too, and that was one other reason I went and got the tincture oil, because I'm like, I can't get up to go outside in the garage, even though it's like a water vapor. My husband's like, you're not doing that in the house. So I have to get up to go out there just to do it. And it was just, I was like, no, let me try the oil and see if that,
yeah, no, I think that makes really a lot of sense. What do you think about, and does it help with any of the energy or not really?
It does give me energy.
Does
yeah,
it?
because I think like the first few days on it, like I was able to get up and do some house stuff, and my husband was like, "Oh my God, this stuff it's helping you." And I think it's helping. It's just finding the right balance, I guess, with it.
Yeah.
And don't want to be like, I don't want to be dependent on it to just be like, oh, all day long. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, like I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do this many, even though I'm like, okay, but it's natural, but I still.
Yeah.
In my head, I just don't know.
What about for nausea? Is it helping?
It does help.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it does.
And are you having still the same like GI issues?
It's bad.
Okay, so no really improvement with that.
Okay. But all the testing came back fine from the GI standpoint. But it's something. I just think it's part of the lupus. Because my stomach used to be like this. Like I barely can eat at this point. I know like a week after the GI, I had lost like 6 pounds. And I know I probably lost more because I'm fitting in clothes that I couldn't fit in before.
Really?
Which I need to lose weight, but not that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I want to eat, but then like I'm like straight to the bathroom, just sick.
Man.
So,
oh man.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I don't know what else to do. My migraines are back. I'm getting them at least twice a week.
Okay.
And I just think it's because I'm not on any of my lupus stuff. And I noticed that the marijuana does dry you out. So I have to try to chug water as much as I can get in my system.
Okay. Regardless of if it's the vapor or the...
I think it's the relief oil, the high strength oil, because it didn't do that but like a couple times, like with the vape pen. So I'm just trying to make sure I drink before to see if that helps. But,
yeah, I think that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah. I mean, I don't, even if the neurologist probably wouldn't even change anything until you find out what's gonna
and she's been on hold,
right?
because like last night the migraine was back so bad, the numbness was back in my mouth. This eye was bloodshot for like 3 days. And that happens like after the headache. And I'm just like, my husband's like, are you sure I was like, I don't know. I don't really like
know what to do.
Yeah.
Right,
So
exactly.
I take a few Orset and, go to sleep and wake up. And normally it goes away, but then sometimes it lingers. But I don't take a second one or anything like that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Man, I bet you're looking forward to...
She's got to tell me something.
The next steps,
or I'm at the point of just letting them send me to UAB or somewhere else. I can't deal with some of the doctors in this town. I just can't. Like...
Well, you've been through too much.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I just think in my head, like all the treatments, all the infusions that I've been through, you've pumped all this medicine and then, you don't even document anything. Like she never documented when the Plaquenil made me lose 70 pounds in 3 months. She never documented. She never put like, she can't tolerate this. This is why I'm putting her on cell. So nothing is in my records.
Have you seen them? The records yourself? No.
I requested records because she was at, and I'm assuming got her records from for her new office. So I was like, maybe. So I picked those up tomorrow.
Okay.
To see, but I need to go through. I had a lot of the records when I went through my disability process. So I just have to find them. They're packed somewhere away.
Yeah.
But I kind of believed it because she has one of her MAs dictates for her. She's not a transcriptionist. She's just typing as the doctor's there. And I said, well, why do you do that? I was like, why don't you just do a dictaphone and just have somebody transcribe? She's like, oh no, this way is better. And I'm thinking to myself, no, it's not, because when you're going 90-0, she's not a transcriptionist, so she's not going to get everything. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry.
Okay. I'm just trying to stay, positive, but
exactly.
Like I'll do something for 20 minutes. My breathing is back to dropping, you know, all of that. So I'm like, okay, stop for 20 minutes, stop for an hour, take a break, take a nap, and get back up and try again. But it's just been, you know, a struggle.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, well, gosh, I mean, I think that you're on the right track, you know, just to kind of see what's going to come of this.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you're kind of, you know, again, just looking into this and
yeah. It's just, I think it's time. I'll try to stay positive until Thursday.
Yeah.
But after that, I can't continue.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, like, you want me to risk my life pretty much, because when I'm not on stuff, that's when I got on oxygen for 2 years.
Right.
Because I wasn't on medicine. So
I know,
I'm like,
when I first met you, you were on oxygen.
And I'm like, I don't want to go backwards just because I don't understand, like, why she can't call her, maybe, or I would think that would be acceptable for her to call. Say, hey, I don't see in your notes, maybe a page is missing, or I don't know, like, what's your thoughts on the patient? Like, at least do that before I would just snatch somebody off of a medication that they've been on for almost 2 years.
Right. Well, and you've been off of it, right? Before you took yourself off of it for a while?
Well, no, it was just that, like, a couple days when I was sick and I couldn't take it. Right. It wasn't like I just, But as soon as I got admitted to the hospital, I just started right back. So I was only off for 3 days.
I remember that.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, if anything, you know that you do better on it than you do off it.
Exactly.
And that you can certainly tell her, you know?
Yeah.
I guess from that lesson learned here.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully results of a lot of the blood work that
the dermatologist, he did a lot. He's right down the street.
All right. Well, I guess I don't have any, you know, changes really to make today either then until things kind of...
Yeah, I'm just still trying to play with it because because I'm on 20 milligrams is the dose. So he was like, if that doesn't seem to work, that he could change it. But I'm kind of afraid. So I'm just trying different products that they have in there. And they were saying that, like, they have like a pure strand that will be a whole lot stronger than this relief, but they like you to do the wellness side first. I don't know. Some of that stuff is like over my head. And then I looked at one of the other dispensaries and they have way more products than this place, but they're way more expensive. Like, is it Sal's? I don't know. This looks like a putty or something. And I was just like, that's too much, too high tech, like like machines and gadgets, and I don't want to. I said I'll just stick with. I'll stick with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot better there. Like, that stuff's kind of scary.
Yeah, so. Definitely. And but good to know that there are options. If, you know, things are not.
And the fact they're like, you can come in here every day if you want. I'm like, I will not be here every day. Like, I can't. I guess there are people that have money like that, but I was just like, I'm like, those items that I purchased will last me for a pretty long time. So, but they're very helpful. I met a girl that has lupus that works there.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah, so it was nice to have her like help me to say, this really helps with this when I'm flaring,
Yes.
And she was able to come off of like prednisone and all kinds of stuff once she started the medical marijuana. So,
good.
So I'm excited. It's just getting over the fear that I'm not going to be using it too much or saying that I'm addicted. But I think it leaves your system kind of quick with the vape. Yeah. It's just in my head, like with the pills. Like, I don't want to take too much, you know. So, but I'll get there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big adjustment, and you know, no need to rush into it. Yeah. So,
but one thing I have been having is the tailbone pain, like the pudendal nerve area, to the point like getting out of the chair some days is so hard. Like, I mean, I've had days where I could barely walk. So I'm like, I don't know if that's just because my body's haywire or if it's my back. Yeah. But I'm thinking it's probably because of everything that's going on.
I wouldn't be surprised either, especially with if you've been in bed so much too. That's probably playing a role also.
So hopefully go get something, because like my face is breaking out. Like I'm getting like pus things, sores in my scalp. Like it's
oh my goodness,
horrible.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I like the dermatologist. He ran like, I had to get like 30 mLs of blood. Like he ran a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow.
All lupus panels over other lupus things. He was just like, well, we're not gonna wait to see what she's gonna do. You know, I'm gonna get the ball rolling. So he's really good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. This is what you need.
Yeah.
This is what you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to? When should we meet again next?
Do you want to do 3 months just to see?
Sure.
And if I felt like something was different, yeah, I will.
I
will.
But I think that sounds reasonable.
And eventually, hopefully, I can get off of the muscle relaxers.
Yeah, no rush on that either. I mean, I don't think that other than making you feel even more tired or drowsy, I don't think that's, gonna harm you.
Yeah. Yeah.
As much of the. If you don't need them, then you don't need them.
Exactly. Yeah.
But there's a safe medicine if you do need it. So I wouldn't be, shy to use that when you need it.
And I try to do half first, and then if I have to wake up and I'm still excruciating, then I'll take the other half.
Yeah.
But I mean, I only do it once at night. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't do it throughout the day or anything like I used to have to sometimes. But so it's pretty much the marijuana is controlling.
That's good.
A lot of, things. It may only be for 2 hours, but it's working.
At least it's
some relief.
Yes.
Yeah, and I know I'm not going to be ever completely 100% pain free, and I'm okay with that. But
yeah. Well, onward, right?
Yep, that's all we can do.
Hopefully Thursday is going to be
a good day. Yeah. Trying to stay positive.
Yeah, I know you are. You are amazing when it comes to that.
You have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, thank you. You too.
All right, guys. So just left the doctor, and I mean, it was just a follow up. It wasn't like I was gonna get anything from her, so I don't have to go back for 3 months. I just filled her in with everything that's been going on and how haywire my life is and my body is right now. So now I'm headed back to the house. It's 11:50. Probably have some lunch because I had got a slice of cake and I had 2 cutie oranges for breakfast. It's like I'm just forcing myself to eat random things just to have food on my stomach. Not that it's really seeming to work. Like, I don't know. So that's all I have planned for today besides finishing cleaning. Hey guys, so heading to take Easter to her hair appointment. It's at 4:45. I'm tired. I'm trying to help my husband out. I'm just praying that she's on time. I just can't deal with the tardiness today. So I just want to pop on and tell you guys that's what I'm doing. And I will come back a little bit later